Hello, it's Vies and Van with another house build. This time we're building the house I am currently playing in. Of course, I've built this a month back. So the house currently doesn't even look like this anymore. I now have a upstairs floor. But yeah, that's what we're building. It is a bit of a minty colored house. Two bedrooms, 1.5 baths. Very generic. It's not really very special or something like that, but it was what I needed at the time, and I thought, well, let's record it because that is always useful. Almost all houses are built, even if it's for a family I'm playing off screen. I almost all of them I record because it's useful to have some backlog. I do believe I only have one left, so I might have to start building something new in the future. I also think because I knew what I needed and knew what I wanted to get out of this, it was a pretty uh, easy smack bang done situation. But yeah, that's what we're doing. It is Monday. It is for some strange reason a bit of a moody Monday for me today, so that's always great. I always thoroughly enjoy Mondays like that, but of course I don't really know why it's a Monday like that, but it is. So I thought about things that I could talk about, and one of the reasons it's a bit of a moody Monday, because I'm currently just missing a horse in my life. I think that is one of the reasons why I am a bit moody. If you have been watching this channel for years, you would have known that I previously, a couple of years back, had to the horse I was taking care of, Max, had to be being put down, which was all very sad, and I was really attached to him, and I hope he was to me as well. Uh, that's just what you hope, right? Because nobody really knows that if the horse also is attached to you or enjoys you in any sense of the way. Uh, After that, I wrote another halflinger for a bit, which was not a good fit for me. The owner and me were not a good fit. There is a video on my channel about the whole ordeal. Then I wrote this Frisian horse, and then the whole world went into a pandemic, which was not fun. Which I also think kind of resulted in me and that Frisian horse stopped riding. I stopped taking care of her. Sad, but okay, that happens. Then I wrote. I didn't write for a whole long time, but of course we were in the middle of a pandemic. I got sick, hospital, surgeries, what have you. Then for maybe 3 months, I wrote this Spanish horse, which me and the owner were also not a good fit. That's is weird because before all of this, Max and before Max, I almost all had sort of good communication with owners. So don't really know why the last couple of ones, because I was gonna say I'm seeing here pattern here and don't think it's a pattern, but who knows. Then I of course try to find another horse. I am still on a couple of Facebook groups where they offer horses like that. But almost all the horses that are offered are horses that are not the nicest horses, have some issues. I am currently 37 and I don't really feel like I should be riding a horse that has issues, that could buck, that you could fall off of, especially if that is preferenced at the start. So that is not something I'm after, and the horses available have not changed. The horses are still those types of horses, even sometimes still the same horses. So I don't know what that is about. Horses that are too far away. Yeah, I think I was very spoiled with Max and that stable. I would say that that I really was spoiled with Max. That was also that stable is on bike distance from my house. I would say that as long as the house, the stable is within a 30-minute bike ride, that is doable on the bike. But yeah, the stable changed owner. The new owner has currently almost wiped out the complete. How would you say that? All of the horses that the previous owner had boarded at the stables. The whole atmosphere has changed there. I would say last year. Yeah, last year I went back there one more time before I was somewhere in between Max being put down and the other halfling or mare. I briefly rode Icelandic horse. He was about to get moved to another stable, and I really wanted for just one more time to be at that stable and to be able to say goodbye to it, and that Icelandic horse gave me that opportunity. See, now I'm even gonna start crying. See, that's how moody my Monday has been. And that last visit to that stable, the stable I rode horses at for almost 17 years, really solidified my choice to say goodbye and not actively trying to be at that stable or wanting to go there, because I think that chapter was closed that the day that I went back to see that Icelandic horse. And I think it's for the better, although you can probably hear it, I am still crying. So how much for the better was it? I don't really know that, but sometimes it's just better just to let it out. And I also completely lost my train of thought or whatever I was talking about, so that's great. That is just fantastic. Well, maybe this would have, how do you say that? Got rid of that moodiness. Maybe it was good. Sometimes in my case it's good for me to cry, because then at least I get it over with and out in the air. Sometimes it's better. It's at least always better than just keeping it in, if you ask me. And I have tried after that Spanish horse to find other horses to ride. But yeah, still until this day, the available horses are just not horses that I would ride, or they're too far away. And I, of course, have my limits to where I would like to go. This is fantastic. I see the, little Sims CK that do this all the time. Build kitchens with counters, and I just really needed to finish to get my counter in the right place. It's fantastic. But I also thought today maybe I should find a horse that I could just brush. Maybe lunch. Do some freestyle work with it. I kind of miss it. Kind of miss having a horse around. Don't really think that is on offer somewhere. And of course I can't really go back to the stable where Max was boarded at, because I don't think the owner wants me on her premises, so I don't know what I did wrong, but they did block me on Instagram, so probably did something wrong. I've probably have been a bit too outspoken about how I feel about them, but that is what you get when you change something that was good just the way it was. But this house I am building in this video is for two sisters. I am not a legacy player. I have not even aged up the parents of these sisters. Haven't. So they're now basically just the same age, because I always start off with a young adult and just never really like to age them up. I'm really fussy about that. But yeah, I did now move these girls. The kids do age up in my gameplay. So these girls have aged up and have partners and moved to this house and are now trying to get by. They're doing quite well. One of the sisters is in a medical career. The other one just had a kid, so way I said, like, I built this a month ago, maybe even more. So we're moving on in the timeline quite quickly in that case. But I like the house. It was a bit of another shape. The parents of these kids, I built that house as I got more money, built it up. The parents started off with nothing, so that was fun. I kind of like rags to riches kind of style of house, so that's nice. But I am also looking at my screen, and I think I've babbled on long enough, so I can now shut up and finish this voiceover, because that would be nice. And maybe I should take care of myself with this Moody Monday that there is going on today. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. It would be an option. But yeah, looking at this house build, I'm gonna finish it off. The voiceover at least. Of course, there are screenshots at the end for the floor plan and some interior shots, because I think floor plan shots are always nice to have. I hope you are having a lovely day. I'm definitely not having a lovely day. My name is Friesenfan, and I hope let's try that again. If you enjoyed watching this video and me crying on camera, not on camera, on voiceover, thumbs this video up, subscribe to my channel to see the next house build in 2 weeks time, so on the first day. My name is Friesenfan, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.